My name's Chardonnay, and I don't approve this message.
Abysmal, isn't it?
Now go lay down for an hour.
You're loving it.
Set your alarm for 1 hour. Give you time to work. Welcome to yet another video. And if this is your first time seeing these faces on your screen, we say welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that when we upload more videos, you don't miss out. Well, my name is Sylvia.
And my name's Alan.
And if you're returning, we appreciate you. So today we decided to talk about 5 things that we don't like about each other. So we have 5 each.
Yep.
You know, sometimes as couples, there are things that do that really get on your nerves. So my first one is my husband, when he uses the restroom to do number 2, for some reason he doesn't want to use air freshener. We have like 4 in there, you know, different scents, but he still doesn't want to use it. Every time I go in there after he uses it, I have to dash out quick because it just hits me, and I'm like, oh my God, then I have to use another restroom in the house, which I think is very unfair.
You should just go out earlier, would you? Get in there earlier. Beat me to the draw.
Yeah, but why don't you want to use air freshener?
I just forget.
You forget, simply forget.
Yeah.
For the past 22 years,
Yeah.
even though I remind you almost every day you poop, and you are a daily pooper as well. Every time you poop, I say, hey, can you please, or sometimes if I catch you when you're going in there, I say, hey, don't forget to use the air freshener. Or sometimes I knock on the door and say, hey, air freshener. Anyway, that's my number 1.
Okay, my number 1 is you wake me up early in the mornings.
Well, I'm waking you up weekends, right? You have to be specific.
Yeah, weekends.
I don't wake you up because people think that I
Yeah.
wake you up every day.
Well, you get up about 5 o'clock every day, don't you? But I mean,
Yeah, I'm talking about
Weekends.
waking you up.
yeah, weekends
Well,
I
if
don't
we-
get a lie much.
If we agree to do something like today, we agree that we're gonna make some videos.
Yeah.
We have to get up early because we only have 1 day, right, to do this.
Yep.
And we have to paint our daughter's room.
Yeah, got to
And
do
I,
that next.
yeah, exactly. And I have some cleaning to do. So you see why I wake you up early so we can get everything done. That's the reason why I wake you up early. The second thing that you do that gets on my nerves. Like when I mention something about your shoes, and you always come back at me and say, well, you have a lot of shoes. You have you call them hundreds of pairs of shoes. I don't have so many shoes. It really gets on my nerves because it's like, what do you mean? Oh, look at all those shoes. You got hundreds and hundreds of pairs of shoes. And I don't buy shoes all the time. But you always say that I have.
Yeah,
And
well,
if-
that's because you turn around and say you haven't used these shoes in ages. And I think, well, look at all them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then the next row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, but you like you have shoes that you haven't worn right now.
No, there
Few
aren't.
pairs of shoes.
No,
but
I do wear them now and again.
I wear my shoes.
You
all the
can't,
time.
You can't wear them all the time. There's too many. I bet if we went there and showed them how many shoes you've got all the way along.
Well, I don't believe it. I don't have too many shoes.
Too
Anyway, you are next.
Oh yeah, you never adjust the seat down when you use the car. So when I get in the car, I have to make sure I've always got a hat on, because if I forget, I bang my head against the top of the roof when you open the door, on the edge of the door at the top, because the seat's up as high as it'll go.
Well, when you get into a car to drive, aren't you supposed to
Yeah, you
adjust the seat
but you should
yourself? Why
but
should
then you
I
should
adjust it
just-
for you?
Then you should just lower it back down a bit so that when I get in, I don't bang my head every time.
Okay, I guess I'll try to remember that, because when I go in there, I have to adjust it to my height. You know, I don't expect you to adjust. I know it's your car. Well, yeah, it is your car, right?
Well,
Because
it's the car I drive.
the car you drive, because
That's what I would say.
yeah, there's no your car, my car.
No.
But that's the car you drive all the time.
Yeah.
So, okay, I guess you have a point. We'll have to adjust. Oh, another thing that you do for me, number 3. You know when you're wearing your house shoes?
Mm-hmm.
Wherever you take them off, that's where you leave them. If you take them off in the kitchen, in the living room, wherever. If you are sitting by the stairs and you're going out and you take them off, you just leave them there. It irritates me. I don't like that. Why do you do that?
Because I know where they are when I come back in.
That's the only reason you do it?
Yep.
So you know where they are?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Or I'm being rushed. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Oh, me rushing you.
Yeah.
So basically, that's my fault. Yeah.
Yeah, your fault.
Yeah. Okay, what's your number 3 then?
Number 3 is you never, if somebody's saying something like, or how can I put it now? You don't believe everything I say. If I say, oh no, the reason this is doing this because of so-and-so, you'll say, no, it's not. It's because you won't believe me when I tell you this is why this is doing this, or this is why this is happening.
Like, give me an example.
Do that.
Like, when don't I believe you?
Oh, when I asked about the vaccinations at work and said, can we get the, what age are you doing here now? And they said it was between 60 and 75. What about my daughter? Because I work here, can I get my daughter done? And they said, no, we're not doing that yet. And you said, well, why don't you ask them this? Why don't you ask them? That's all I need to ask.
You don't ask the right questions. That's why I have to make sure you are asking the right questions, so we get.
But I do ask the right questions. I want to know the answers. I want to know: do you do my daughter? Do you do families? Because I work here. Would you do my daughter? And they say no, not at the moment.
Okay, so mine is one thing that you do that really irritates me. One of the 100 million things you do, of course. So this is my number 4. Like the other day, I was trying to watch TV. I don't know if you remember. And I don't know, you'd moved the picture size, whatever. I didn't know that. So I'm struggling and I'm thinking, why is the picture, why is it like this? Then I ask you, say, oh, you take the remote from me and you go, boom, and you fix it.
But you didn't
and then I turn around and said, okay, you're not going to show me how to fix it?
Well, you never had the remote anyway because you were using the what's the name remote? The little remote, the big remote.
No, that's not the point. The point is, I even said to you, okay, so you're not going to show me how to fix this picture, so next time you want me to call you and say, hey, can you fix it for me? Why don't you just show me now? Then next time I know what to do, right?
Yeah, but when I show you
that's what
5
you do.
times, 10 times, 11 times, 20 times, I end up thinking, oh, well, I keep showing you all the time, but you don't get it, so I just go click, and it's done.
So irritating. Just show me how to do stuff. Then if I forget or if I don't understand, I will ask you again.
And again.
And again, and again, yes. So it's your turn now.
Right. I have to write it down because I've forgotten.
You said something about hanging up in the recycling.
You don't recycle anything hardly. Only the big things like the silver foil, the aluminium foil and stuff like that all gets chucked in a bag that you hook round one of these knobs of the cupboards here. And if I could be bothered, I could at least empty half of that out or 3/4 of it out into the recycle bin.
The reason why is because you confuse me. Don't put this in the recycle. Don't put this in the recycle. It's like you are always watching me like a hawk what I'm putting in the trash can.
You've just told me that I should keep telling you something so
no,
you
but
get
that's
it
not
right.
that's not
So I keep telling you, no, you can't put that in the recycle bin. Yes, you can put that in the recycle bin. When I see you doing something, if it's the right thing, I don't say anything. But if it's the wrong thing, I say you can't put that in the recycle bin. That can't go in the plastic
and you really
bags
watch
can't go
me
in the
like
recycle bin.
you really. Why do you wait? That's another thing that you do. Actually,
but you don't get a chance to get it in the bin. I stop you before you put it in there.
No, you don't. You wait.
No,
so you can say.
Because I have to take it out
I
of
knew
the
it.
bin.
I knew you were gonna put it in there. I knew you were not gonna. Then you take it out. Why don't you say, "Hey, Sil"?
That's why I gave up. Because you always, as you pick it up, I say, "Don't put that in the recycle bin." And then you say, "Oh, if you wait until I picked it up." Well, I wouldn't. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know you're going to grab it until you grab it. So that's why I stopped. That's why I gave up in the end. I thought, well, let's just not recycle anymore. Whenever I'm on the phone with the wife, my darling Sylvia, and I say something that if I get the better of her, and I say, oh no, that's not right. So she'll put the phone down. She'll hang up on me. Oh yeah, I've got to go now, bye.
Yeah, because you piss me off, yeah.
Because you're wrong and I'm
So
right.
the reason why I hang up on you, well, I don't actually hang up. I say I gotta go. I quickly say I gotta go.
You don't hang up, go click. You just
I
say,
just go.
Oh, I've got to go now.
Abruptly, I'll say gotta go. Bye. I don't give you a chance to say whatever, because the reason why I do that is I don't want to say something bad that I'll regret. So I'll say, you know what? The best thing to do is just I'm not gonna entertain his nonsense. I'll just say I gotta go. And when I say I gotta go. And I don't. Yeah, that's what I do. So I don't know. Did I do 5? I did Freshna arguing me about my shoes, house shoes, and showing me stuff. I guess that's 5, huh?
I think that must be 5.
Yeah, we've done 5 each.
Yeah.
So family, thank you for watching. We'll be back with another video.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Bye.
Bye.